Okay, we're live. We're going. Welcome to the first episode of Superspreader. Superspreader. I'm sorry. We're going to laugh so hard. I'm going to try and pull back from the mic because it's going to hurt the ears. We are going to start, I'm a trained therapist on sabbatical. So I have a good structure. Hopefully this won't take more than I think you got to just at 80 minutes, we say goodbye, America. I'll see you next week.
We've got to wrap it up.
It just doesn't, right, exactly.
This isn't forever.
No.
This isn't it.
This is ephemeral. We're just recording it out of necessity. All right. We're starting with hellos. I guess I want to say the beginning. The reason this podcast exists is because of Life of a Showgirl. That album came out. We all had a very intense reaction. Physical. Eye-opening. Yeah, it was illuminating. It was for my life. It was pretty physical, like biological. But we'll get into that.
Yeah.
So, I'm Estella Fox. I'm a 28-year-old American woman, American Jewish lesbian. I think my identities are important. Oh my God, you're back. I love your phone background.
Thank you. It's Matisse. You have that picture in your kitchen.
Exactly. So you're a woman of the culture.
I am a woman of the culture.
So you want to introduce yourself, although she is nameless?
No, I have a name.
Okay.
My name is Emily.
And there's no last name. Why
no
would you
last
need
name,
it?
anonymous.
It's like Cher.
It's like
it's like Prince.
Yeah. Michael.
Addison.
You're so iconic. Like you're the only Emily anybody needs to know.
Yeah.
That's all everyone needs is they don't need my last name.
They don't need.
There's a lot of Emily's to know, and you're the only one that means
secret.
anything.
That matters. It's right. That's Emily's secret.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay, your turn.
And I'm Logan Fleming. I'm a 26-year-old transsexual woman.
Yes, ma'am.
Because identities are important. From Middle America.
Middle
America is important. Her self-title is Mother's Milk.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to preface that. I want to set the scene from where I come from.
Please.
How many cousins' weddings love story endured.
Oof.
It's the song of
Superspreader.
Superspreader. It hit like a bomb.
It was the towers. Okay. Sorry. We're getting really red scare on you guys, which I'm really trying to resist, but it's hard not to give credit where credit is due. I just want to establish that there is no qualifications for being able to speak about Taylor Swift. If you have had the privilege of existing as a human being, you have been accosted, you have been force-fed like the ducks for foie gras, shoved down your chain to a radiator with food shoved down your throat. But that food is that tasteless sludge.
We're all ortolans. And she puts a cloth over her head and she sucks us down in one bite in her gaping maw.
There is an airplane.
Hold on. Okay. Pause for airplane. So remember, we're in Middle America. We're coming from Toledo.
We're in the flyover states.
We're recording
as
this.
RuPaul would say.
Exactly. We're coming from Middle America, which I think we have, which is incredible because we're not like, oh, I'm from New York. Everybody talks about culture. We are surrounded by Taylor Swift. In fact, I mean Swifties specifically. In fact, I'd like to say I'm recording this from my porch, not out of fear necessarily, although we will talk about fear, out of respect because there's a Swiftie in my home that I share a kitchen with, that I love dearly, and yet here I am.
Well, and do we just get right into it? I mean,
Please.
This is what I need to get right into is that on the basis of fear, there is never a problem loving somebody, standing somebody. We'll go so far as to say we are, the here and the now.
Yep.
It's that there is an embargo. There is a fear for speaking out on her speaking now in any capacity. It's, I don't care, be a fan of anyone. It's just, if you even say remotely, I don't know if I like that, they're like, you wouldn't say that about a man.
Oh, that's the nicest reaction I've ever heard a Swiftie. If you say, hey, I don't think it's ethical the way she uses private jets. You are called a misogynist. Bare minimum, the richest, most famous woman that has ever existed, the most famous celebrity musician, maybe of all time, certainly of our generation. You kind of criticize maybe something she might have done unethical. You are minimum identified as like
You're Jimmy Kimmel.
Exactly. You're deplatformed.
You are deplatformed.
And there will be an episode.
It's such a lame example of this.
Listen.
A Jimmy Kimmel, but.
Well, no, not a. Well, yeah, but we're all Jimmy Kimmel.
We're all Jimmy Kimmel.
Maybe deep down inside, we're all Jimmy Kimmel.
Access the Jimmy Kimmel inside you to know that this isn't right. Yes. We know you can mourn however you want if you choose to mourn about Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Cock. I won't say his name.
Charlie Cock. Sorry. You aren't allowed in leftist circles, I'm sorry, not leftist, in democratic circles. You aren't allowed to, centrists, of course, you aren't allowed to criticize her without being labeled, equivalent to, and I hate to say it, but here I am, a Jewish woman, a Nazi.
It's McCarthyism at its finest.
And that's why we're here. Do we feel good with introductions?
Yes. And all of that to say is my heart is open to you Swifties. Mm-hmm. My heart is open and I'm willing to see past this. I want you to see past this for me as much as I see past this for you.
We can only be compassionate to ourselves and others. This is an open space. I am hoping the whole design of this podcast, it's come one, come all. Swifties, if you would entertain me to come on this show, I want to hear what it is. But you better be okay with me also exercising my First Amendment, because I can while I still have it. Are you guys going to shake it? I'm going to say, remember the first one? I'm going to shake it off.
Right.
And if until you rob me of my First Amendment, I'm making a fucking podcast.
And it never goes out of style.
Yeah.
Because you've got that James. Oh. Okay, and let's talk about that. I don't know what I'm allowed to sing, because she's got half of the lawyers in America employed to make sure that any mention of her, quote, intellectual property, and I'm using intellectual pretty loosely.
I hear Sony driving here now.
I'm so scared. I'm shaking.
That J.
Yeah.
And they're honking their horn.
They're on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm worried if Are they in my yard? I'm looking. That's why we're outside, because I know they're coming.
By moon glow. Happy full moon.
Happy full moon.
Happy harvest moon.
Happy harvest moon.
On this. And I'm not afraid of him as much as I'm afraid. I'm not afraid of Neil Young. I'm afraid of Taylor Swift. I'm scared.
You know what? But
she's going to get Taylor on us.
That says some stuff. Because if we're scared of a woman, I think she did her job. Do you know what I mean?
She's girl bossing.
I think we should be scared of women. You know what I mean?
Yes. So you are a feminist, huh?
I think it's not so bad. But I don't agree with all of it. But I do think it's nice to be scared of a female artist as opposed to
just the men.
Yeah.
I hear
I'm
you.
Not scared of her because of her power, her gravitas. I'm scared of her in the way that I'm scared of Nancy Mace. Mm-hmm. I'm scared of her in the way that I'm scared of, like, Kristi Noem.
I'm scared of her in the way I'm scared of insurance companies, where I'm like, this is a lose. I'm going to lose this war because she has so much money, and it's institutional oppression, and she also has the most aggressive fan base of any musician I've ever met.
She rivals Lana.
Rivals
every fans.
Oh, fans. Okay.
Brazilian fans of Lana Del Rey are almost. I don't know who doxes more gay Brazilian guys for Lana or, like, homegrown Swifties.
Well, that's the thing. Who doxes more? MAGA. Leftists, making sure people's 2009 Facebook posts are being trudged up and dug up and identified. Or Swifties. Let's find out, Swifties. Come for me. I'm inviting you.
Well, I think two of those things on that list can be combined, and I'm willing to say that.
And maybe that's podcast number 2.
And podcast number 2.
Because now, what are we at time-wise? How are we doing?
We're doing great.
Okay.
We're doing great. Thank you, AD.
So this is, okay, thank you. Emily.
Emily
Post. Okay, so this is the first one of the first things that came to mind. It was really important to me to share this poem, and I really, really want you guys to think about this as a Jew, as not just as a Jew, but as a queer person, as a person who's everybody experiences oppression under the yoke of Taylor Swift. You probably know this is one of the most famous poems ever. First They Came by Pastor Martin Niemöller. I don't know how to pronounce that. He was, I believe, a Lutheran pastor who was initially a Nazi and realized that maybe the Nazis weren't doing something right. So he spoke out. He got put into a concentration camp, and then he came out and he wrote this poem. And this is the first thing I thought of when I thought of why I needed to make this podcast for Taylor, about Taylor. First, they came for the communists, and I didn't speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, me, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. That's not.
Yeah, let it sit.
Let that sit.
Let that sit.
That's heavy.
Marinate.
Marinate. Genocide is real. When I feel my First Amendment being threatened, when I feel like I can't speak, of course I'm going to think of Nazi Germany. I'm going to think of fascism. I'm going to think about Trump. And I'm going to be called to make a podcast. That is the tools.
So many queers before us.
This is historic.
Her story.
I've tried to make a creative writing piece from a perspective of a Swiftie. The only line I could get out was, "We are under attack." But I couldn't write anymore until, thank you, Taylor, The Life of a Showgirl. Taylor Swift, Life of a Showgirl came out. I think let's talk about, if you guys don't mind, our first reactions to Life of a Showgirl. Whoever wants to start.
Can I go?
Please.
Mine is just very simple.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was expecting a lot of fun odes to past glamorous female Hollywood stars.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
That is what I expected. I did not get that.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna be very nice here.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be very nice. She's a great marketer.
Of course.
Incredible excitement around this album.
Wonderful.
Very strategic.
Always.
Girl boss.
Snake emoji.
And I think that we could all learn a lot from her business model.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we could learn a lot from how she markets herself and how she wants us to view her as a pop star.
Of course. I think that's a great point. That's why I have a very hard time calling her an artist. And we can talk linguistics, we could talk semantics. I have a very good time calling her a girl boss businesswoman.
Of course.
If you want a lesson on how to capitalism your girl bosshood,
right.
You want on how to monetize feminism without actually caring about women deeply, take notes, girls. Take your notes.
Take notes.
You can write it down.
Write that down.
Write it down.
She is doing everything that white cis women always do.
Mm-hmm.
And this album was the clearest, most in years of which she like wiped the fucking sweat ring off of her coffee table and some veneer came off. It's so, she's been doing what every girl boss white girl has done since the beginning of time. And it's that they spend their 20s or whatever, I'm an artist, I'm liberal. I'm you need to calm down. And
you're
for
being
what?
too loud.
You're being too loud.
Thank
and
you.
all for her to be like, oh my God, get me fucking pregnant. I'm so fucking white and fucking fertile and I'm such a victim. Please, with your huge wood. Your huge redwood. Oh my God, please fuck my intellectual pussy till I have the whole block full of your children. Our block in Cleveland, Ohio.
And it's personal. That's an hour and a half from us. For those listening on your coastal elitist. I drive fast. Because I'm not from here.
In a fast car.
Yeah.
You got a fast car. Yeah.
And I got a ticket that can get us out of here.
Yeah.
And I'll write your name.
I think that's a great point. I think the what you're saying that I love, Emily, is we've been able to kind of see through people's shit. For some reason, half the country is like, oh, this is different. She's different. She's for the people. She's one of us. Meanwhile, they are being sold feminism, quote unquote, which can never exist in capitalism because it's designed to oppress women and anybody, that she's convinced everyone.
Here's what makes me a little angry about all of this, though.
Please.
Where is the nod to the artists that inspired her music?
Well, she's trying.
Where is the nod to a lot of the female pop stars
who came before her?
I know you're trying to pave your own career.
Well, you're not paving anything, so get in the shadows of the people who are actually.
There's not a lot of collaborations
ever
with an older female star or someone who...
or younger, right? She's threatened. Let's talk. I mean, we don't
like the Olivia Rodrigo of it all.
Olivia Rodrigo, Charlie XCX, for no reason came for Charlie XCX because Charlie did something actually culturally significant. Whether you like Brad or not, there's no denying what happened there. Brad Summer, we all went through it. We all survived it. We're all survivor. We're post Brat, and we lived through it. And what did she do instead of nod to her and say, "Yes, girl, I love what you did. You inspired a whole generation of clubbers now." She, for some reason, said, "You little coke whore."
When you're brave on coke,
girl.
When you're brave on coke,
no one's offered Taylor coke, and so she's bitter.
She's devastated.
She's devastated.
She's like, please let the dolls play with nose powder.
Literally.
She's like, why hasn't anybody asked?
Oh my God, she's gonna be like a ketamine queen next because she's trying to get the gays back.
Well, but no, because she's like, I have to differentiate myself so hard from true sisterhood, which to me, there's a lot of conversation. This podcast is about Charlie XX, nor is it about Brat. But what I will say about Charlie is that I have never listened to Charlie's music and felt excluded.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm not, not to act cushy here for the trainee, but it's like Charlie XX is singing about every woman. Yeah. I have no doubt about that in a way that Taylor, I don't believe is singing about every woman. You know what I mean? There's no inclusivity. I just don't understand. This is why Swifties call in. Swifties, call in.
Ring, Swifties. We are begging to speak to you.
I need to know where the sisterhood is. I don't think that making bracelets because you've all weaponized crafting. You know what I mean? It's just white women have weaponized crafting in a way that I cannot even handle.
These are
in the name of what?
Daughters of witches you haven't burnt.
Exactly.
You know?
And they're gonna we're gonna make a bracelet that says witch.
Oh. And here's the difference, and I love the
Wicked
parallel.
Pickens.
Let's talk Girls So Confusing, right?
Let's talk.
She said that. She said, I don't get it. What happened? And I don't think you like me. Lord heard that and she goes, could we collab, right? And then guess what? They made up. Taylor has no interest in being like, Charlie, you hurt my feelings, because they were totally fine post-tour. Charlie said, your fan base is children, because guess what? They were literally children, and well, they're older now, but I have a lot of things to say about her infantilizing and then self-infantilization that the Swifties have elected to do in justification for their behavior. Nothing I've ever heard from her has felt inclusive to me when I used to be straight, when I thought I was bisexual, and now that I'm a lesbian. I have never felt listening to her has brought me closer to women. In fact, it has caused fights at a dinner table because I mentioned that she takes a private jet, and I don't think that that's ethical. Suddenly I'm being called a misogynist.
It's everything. She feels like such a microscope to everything happening right now.
Yes.
I'm sure, and I don't know, anyone who loves to torture themselves has seen that video of Nancy Mace, who's getting like schooled on something, and she just like, you need to think about how you talk to women. Like, it's the Republican institutional white woman who is in power looking to only climb up and push and burn the ladder on their way up, who is now claiming, who like now taking the word misogyny as if it was theirs to have, to give. Place. The victimhood of white women continues.
And I want to correct you, it's not Republican. It's capitalism. You Democrats, I've never felt more oppressed than being in a room with a bunch of Democrats. Republicans are like, you're a little dyke. I'm like, yes, sir, I am. I'm a little dyke. Democrats are like, I love lesbians, but you disgust me. And I don't want you in the gay bar with all these twinks. You know what's
great, though? Yep. We made it out alive in our 20s, not joining a cult.
Yeah, right.
Marked safe from not being in a cult.
Wow, marked safe.
I've got 4 years.
I feel like...
Good luck, girl.
I would say that that's pretty good, right?
We got to be happy, but that's the thing is...
There could be worse things. There's worse. Yeah. There's more things to be worried about than Taylor Swift, right? But
she's
also...
just the lens we need to use.
That's our lens.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, she is just the exacting... like pivot
in that everybody knows
hinge,
about
not
her,
pivot, but a hinge,
because she's so popular. She has created a lens. I mean, I genuinely think I see it as a lens. Like, if you are this popular, everybody's got something to say. It's just that most people listening to you are too afraid to say it because you're militant fan base. Okay.
And I'm not a part of the Beehive, but you know what I mean? It's like the manner in which people talk about Beyonce is so violent.
Yep.
Violent.
Oh, and I'm a Gaga fan. I'm a Nicki fan.
Are you
I'm a Barb.
Do your Barb pose. Let's see it.
We both hit it, listeners.
We both hit, yeah. And don't worry, we will be filming this eventually. But because you need to see our faces, because we're also doing a lot of visuals and a lot of physical humor and a lot of slapstick.
Well, famously, podcasts are a visual medium.
Is that right?
Famously.
No.
Yeah.
Famously, no.
Famously, podcasts are a visual medium.
Are you joking?
Write that down.
I'm joking in that every podcast is a YouTube video now.
Okay, thank you. Because
I genuinely.
And if you're not filming your podcast, what are you doing?
Right, because we need
You're
to be
only getting half the story.
We need to be editing this into shorts. Can we take a lesson from Charlie?
Instagram
Reels, YouTube Shorts. Here's what I want to say. I want to say briefly, I've always had a hard time with so I don't know anything about podcasts. I'm sitting with a podcast creator and a major podcast listener.
And you are?
A podcast hater. Because I've tried. People have been like, you want to listen to this? This is so you're going to love this. I feel like I'm being held hostage because I'm a conversationalist, and you wouldn't think that because I'm holding the microphone hostage from these two lovely women I'm sitting with. And yet... I never considered that I could hold everybody hostage. And that's why I'm making a podcast, because I have to speak out loud. Speak now.
We all have the power to leave. Remember that.
You can turn this shit off, please.
You have the power to leave.
I'm empowering you. I'm empowering you. I turned every podcast off that I ever heard. The only one I haven't is Emily's. You know I listen. And I listen to a lot of My Favorite Murder because that one girl had that super sexy voice.
Really hot voice.
Holy shit. Yeah, Karen Kilgariff. There's Georgia Harstark, because I would go on road trips with my mom, and if I didn't want to hear her talk, I'd be like, listen to this. But I was just thinking about that sexy fucking holy shit.
Huge sexy voice.
But I'm just saying, like, I do need to learn about podcasting from the two of you. So I am your humble servant and student.
We're all
We're
humble
all
servants
humble servants.
here.
Okay.
We're all humble
but
Jimmy Kimmel servants.
let's get back to your structure because I want to make sure we hit
let's
this.
Be on
and
topic.
I think context. This is context. This is the first episode.
And that's
we need a context build.
Yes, I'm building the itinerary, the agenda as a good therapist would do to keep everybody on track because we only have 53 minutes, which isn't true. But I'd like to be a tight hour. Not because I'm billing you.
We switched from 53 to 80.
I'm sorry.
80 to 53.
I'm so sorry. That was a little therapist for my therapist listening. All one of you, which is just me listening to this back. Well, you can start billing for the full after 53 minutes. So I'm just joking here that structure is good for 53-minute sessions.
Of course.
But it's bad.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm teaching you. You're teaching me. We're all students of each other and of the world and Taylor Swift. Okay. The whole point of this show is to talk Taylor Swift right now. Who knows where it's gonna go, but I'm gonna turn every freaking stone. So here's how this goes. As you are introduced, I want you to explain which era are you, okay? And I think you know what I mean. We are not using the Gregorian calendar. We are trying to respect the Swifties. We have all been afflicted, and guess what? We all know what era we are. Or if you don't know, we're going to help you find out. We're going to help you. I see you, Emily. We're going to help you find out. Okay. So you're going to tell me what era you are. We are going to use sound effects because we might need to censor ourselves because we do get a little bit.
Do you have sound effects?
Not right now.
Okay.
So we need some. we're going to use. Okay, we're pulling one up.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yep, no problem. And then of course we'll have guests on the show as needed. So I think we have a lot of thinkers. We got a lot of people tapped into the culture.
Huge thinkers.
This
is Plato's cave.
Exactly. Okay. So we're not realized. We're just here. We go.
Oh.
Put it to the mic. Yeah. So basically, we'll come up with probably a different sound, a different sound effect every episode, but we're pulling up more. Come on, bring some more. And some classics. We'll do some classics like we want to do that slide, like, ooh.
Yeah.
I want a real blowhorn. I've got a guest coming in from Arkansas next week that is a prankster, trickster, mime, clown. We're going to need that for when the take is so good. We got the round of applause, just like Taylor pays for her likes. So with that in mind, that's the orientation to the show. Let's do our era identification. I'll start because I know mine. It's Evermore. Girlies, Swifties, you know what I'm talking about. There's not a time when I feel that fall chill coming to the air. I'm not putting that full album on front to back. I put on Willow the other day. I said, here we go. I'm too afraid to sing it. That's a good one. Because it was the threat. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Evermore speaks to me. Speak now. I know so much. I'm telling you guys. I've listened to so much Taylor Swift. She's always in my top 10 Spotify, probably because of Evermore and Folklore. But I'm listening to things from Lover. I'm listening to Red, 1989, of course. Self-titled, whatever. I'm just saying that is the era. That is my final era I can vouch for. And you've lost me after that. All right, girls. Go ahead. What's your era?
I'm going to have to... I mean, this is I've thought about this, obviously, for the last 24 hours.
That's the sound of Logan thinking.
That's the sound of my eyes closing and opening.
Like, I'm serious.
The doll eyes fluttering.
Fluttering open, and there's just that little magical chime. And she's up.
She's thrashing.
She's thrashing open.
She's
opening her coffin, and she's standing awake.
So I've thought a lot about this, and I want to. I have two. It's twofold, and I want to say because I think there's two parts to this question. Queerston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, queerston.
This queerston for the culture. I want to say self-titled because it hit me so hard. I knew every song off it. I miss her old teeth. Like when I see her old teeth,
the veneers are offensive.
The 19-year-old, those, and the hair, just everything hit in such a. And some people might remember a one very special Kelly Pickler song, which Taylor Swift was for some reason featured on, even though she just played guitar and showed up in the video.
Come on, that's a feature back then.
It's a feature back then.
Play that guitar.
That's
not a writing credit. That is a feature.
Okay, right. And that man gets hit by the bus. We all know the one, Kelly Pickler. And I want to say that with my spirit, but I do know that I know so many songs off of 1989, and I love them, and I am like, I will stand up and sing so much of 1999 with my full chest. I've got a lot to say about it, but that's my era.
For you. Yep.
I mean, it was such like chewed up, spit out Tumblr 2 years after everyone did it, but damn if it's not good.
Oh my God, it's so good.
It's incredible.
It's so good. It's wonderful. It's I would say arguably her best. I mean, her most critically acclaimed. Yeah, it's her NFR. Jesus Christ. She'd be so lucky to make anything half as good as one song off of NFR.
And Jack Antonoff wishes he could do that again.
And he's tried. He was like, God, that was so good. Let's pick 80 girls to try it with. And
he even got Clairo.
He choked
Clairo for a year.
He said,
got her.
I got her. I got her. He trapped her in a net.
Like a duck. Like duck hunt.
Wait, pause. Have you seen that video of the pug? And the pug is licking like food off the floor in order to get the dog to the bath.
Okay.
The guy traps his own dog with like a huge basket. That's like Clairo.
That's what Jack Antonoff did to Clairo.
Oh my God.
Like she's licking off the floor.
It was the black phone.
Oh. Okay, it's your turn. What era are you? Okay, it's crickets. It's crickets.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
I've never thought about
I know,
this.
it's okay.
I like songs from different quote-unquote eras, right?
Of course. We all do.
But I think in high school, I could have been a 1989 girly. But now, I'm unsure.
Okay. Well, when's the last, I guess it's like, what's the last memories you, sorry, I leaned back.
Yeah.
What are the last, like, memories you have? Like, what's the last Taylor album that you felt like you could have, like, had a conversation about?
Yeah, and I think I have a question if you can't answer that one.
I can't answer that
Okay. At what point, and it doesn't need to be an era, it could be a song, it could be an image. At what point were you like, oh, this is embarrassing, this is cringy, this is chuggy, this is offensive, this is, I know, I'm sorry, but she knows it. She knows that word.
I know that word.
I'm talking about Taylor. Taylor's fighting tooth and nail. So was there a point, because I felt this way, I didn't feel this way about her until Reputation. Well, honestly, I was such a huge Kanye fan, which I know is complicated, but until I saw that video of him calling her clearing, I made that bitch famous. Although he didn't say bitch, he did say, can I say this line? She said, yeah, of course. And then she said, ugh! You never said that, you black man. You're sick. You're fucked up. You're disgusting the way you put me in your music. Girl, you cleared it. We got it on video. You are trying to tank an already mentally ill black man. Wow. Can I read it? Can I say that out loud?
Please.
We've, of course, ever since we realized we're making a podcast, the notes app have been going crazy. And I just want to read off of Logan's notes app. Does she have any pictures with anyone black? I think that's a great question. That wasn't her accepting the award and Kanye grabbing that mic. Was there anyone else that she's held with her arms and embraced?
Are there any pictures? I'm open. I also, we have like we're getting derailed, but I do want to say, like, I do feel like I'm approaching this like people who go into studying the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's anthropological.
I'm willing to come out on the other side and listen more. That's fine.
We are trying to keep an open mind, but we haven't been receiving the same grace from the Swifties, and the only thing we can do is start with ourselves. I want to know, does anyone have a picture of Taylor Swift they could DM me of her with a black person? Please send it to me.
Send in, right in.
And we will next episode say thank you for the credit. I will credit you and I'll say thank you, and here it is, and I'm looking at it now, and yes, she does. So, Emily, what was we gotta time this. We gotta get the soundboard and we gotta time these because we could do a lot more damage. Mm-hmm. So do you remember when you kind of were like, this wasn't so good? What if it was an image? If it was a song? What was it? Because then if we work backwards.
Okay, do you remember there's an image? Somebody look it up. Well,
go ahead, Logan.
I think she was at was it the VMAs? She was in a teal dress. There was a teal dress.
Teal dress moment. It wasn't that teal diaper.
Nope, not the diaper.
It's the whole dress.
It was metallic. And you know what? I loved at the time. I loved teal. I still kind of like teal actually. I like a lighter blue now.
Okay.
I feel like I'm
teal
growing.
Fans right in.
Okay. Teal fans chime in.
Wow.
Do you see?
Wow. Is that Willie Nelson? Oh my gosh. It's a regime.
Okay, so let's look up that teal. Sorry, we just got an image from the artist creating the podcast art that is quite, which is exactly what you're going to be seeing on Spotify.
Taylor Leany.
Can we get this on Spotify tonight?
Yeah, we could get it. Yeah, we could get it on Spotify.
This is an emergency. We are getting this on Spotify tonight. If you want to be part of the what are our fans called? Okay, this is called Superspreader.
Flubbers.
They're called the infected.
The infected,
the super spreaders, the canceled. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to be attending my super spreader event with knowledge that you have COVID and going anyway because you believe in human touch.
Our anti-vaxxers.
Anti-vaxxers.
The hackers. Hacking up a loogie.
Yeah.
Short, like
yes.
Yeah, not so quite mainframe.
The anti-maskers. I mean, what are we doing here? The pro-humanity
anti-mask.
I mean, are we taking the
anti-mask? Mask off? I don't know. Mask on.
What's the thing that kills the snakes?
A cleaver? Oh, okay. I'm thinking of Don't Tread on Me. Snake chopped up into bits. Try to take my rights away.
But it's like, I think of like, what if
not on my soil.
No.
What if it was like Britney holding the snake? You know what I mean? Like, think about that.
Actual real culture.
She just wishes. Oh,
actual real culture.
I mean, this is full Grammy. Let me turn my brightness
Maybe
up.
it was the Grammys.
There it is.
Yeah.
That was iconic.
It's this hair that made her look 43.
And but that was when she was best, when she acted 43.
Okay, well, this is also Carly Kloss's haircut when they got their dyke haircuts together.
Well, yeah, and that's why I love Evermore, because she was finally queer baiting us. I could argue that many of those songs I've relate to because I'm a lesbian.
Always in a dance button, a little dance button earring.
And look at that eye.
Can we get a chandelier? A smoky.
I think we're gonna get a lot of hate
business fish
about just criticizing her physical
appearance.
You're right.
But I tell you, when you are this big in the world of music, right, and at a global standpoint, you usually have a stylist, and you have people who you trust to style you, right?
Oh, not just you'll never go out of style. You not only trust, but if you're one of the richest bitches in the world, you better have a fucking stylist, and a good one.
I think that it is such an intentional grab at this gawky, mucky, nasty, hunchback camel. Like when she was just like, I'm just a girl, you know what I mean? And she would put on like her little barn shoes.
I miss that tweet that I'm taking a selfie with my cat. That like, I don't go out past like 10.
She's just so I'm not like other girls.
Yes,
she's so Converse with her homecoming dress.
Yes,
in a way that
you belong with me.
Which is back,
but she'd never done a charcoal drawing in high school. You know what I mean? Like there's no sincerity in her art.
It was just profitable to be twee until it wasn't, and then it was profitable to be whatever she was before she was like villain. She was like, she was like red lip. Like I love the winter months because I fall in love and I fall apart, and then it was profitable to be I'm in New York.
She was Christian Girl Autumn before Christian Girl Autumn.
So okay,
Loving Him was.
Can we give her credit for that?
I would love to. I mean, I love first Caitlyn if you're listening.
Okay.
No, she's Christian Girl Autumn, who famously donated and funded Lizzie McGuire, who made her famous.
She's amazing.
Like funded her transition.
Yep.
First of all, you know who's never funded a transition but could? Taylor.
Well, and if she has Swifties, tap in.
Tap in.
I'm very public. DM me and show me.
If you're a trans person and your vaginoplasty or phalloplasty was given to you from the forearm of
Taylor. You know what? It's okay. You don't even need either of those surgeries.
If your dick was grafted.
Yep.
From Taylor Swift.
Please, we will fly you out to Detroit and then pick you up because we don't have an airport and drive you to Toledo. We do. I'm sorry. But we'll fly you into Detroit.
Direct from Florida, so if you're a Florida listener.
Florida listeners, do you hear that ding? We're calling upon you to say, come on in.
That's Delta One Lounge.
Yep. Oh yeah, we'll shell it out. You're not flying Spirit. You're flying Delta.
Delta One Diva, Diamond Diva.
Yep. We'll bring you out.
We're actually gonna get a private jet.
Oh, careful.
Careful.
We'll get a private. I love. You didn't need an audio for that. You could have just asked me to do it.
Yeah, we all could have done
it. We ate dinner and we've been tooting. I had to get it all out before the mic started because it's the full moon and we went out and I said, here it comes, you guys.
Taylor Swift has never farted or shit in front of Travis Kelce.
Definitely not. That one didn't come. Sorry, Emily she's on a full-time job right now finding sound effects.
Do you know how people get Botox shot into their armpits to stop sweating?
Yeah.
An anal is there something you can get to help with the farts or whatever? I'm sure gay guys do this.
Well, yeah, they just don't eat though.
Gay guys are getting Botox probably shot into their ass to take
so they can gape
their ottoman.
I know. No, I think they just don't eat. I think gay men just don't eat.
They don't eat.
That's the whole thing, right? It's like, well, I'm not going to fart if I don't consume.
I'm bottoming later. I can have an almond.
Yeah, right. Oh, God. Gay men, please come on the podcast. We'd like to say, I'm sorry.
Gay Swifties, yeah, please come in. That's somebody I need to speak to. And also trans Swifties.
Do you know any? I want to know if there's a trans person who is a fan of hers. Because I can't think of one.
I can't think of one either. Every straight trans woman I know is has been nursing Lana Del Rey's breast.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's a beautiful.
Because she invented trans womanhood.
Yes.
I'll say it.
Yes. Get ready for
a different
episode.
Podcast.
No, it's a different episode of this one.
Right.
So,
anyway.
Oh God, here comes another. No, I don't think we're gonna use that.
Like that one.
That one was not so good. Cut. That's all right. No,
we're figuring this out.
This is all live.
On this journey with us.
Yeah, this is all live. This is none of this first episode, and hopefully none of them are gonna be edited at all because I'm too lazy to know when to stop and then edit, and I don't want to because this is an emergency. That's why I need this up tonight. So it's play every sound effect you can. We will keep it raw, and on that note. Let's talk structure.
Let's get back
Let's
to
keep
the
it. Let's keep it going.
Back to
Okay.
the drawing board.
Okay. Where were we? Sorry, it's in my phone. Okay, Erin. So let's talk about expectations for our audience.
Oh.
Does anybody? We have any opinion? Because I can't even think of one on schedule of and next week. Because to me, I can't wait a week. Sometimes I can't wait an hour to start talking about her. So I don't think we could promise anything. Does that seem fair?
There's no promises.
We're
making zero promises.
None.
This is hot, fast,
and loose
and ready.
Yep, it's hot and ready, little C's.
Little C's.
Which we would love. I want to know if any listeners could chime in their opinion. There's gonna be sometimes I want to be eating while I'm talking, and it's not gonna sound that good. You're gonna get mouth noises, and it's gonna trigger some of you. But honestly, I don't care.
Trigger Swift.
Trigger Happy Swift. Twitter
trigger
fingers.
Warning.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. Smith.
Smith.
Taylor Swift. Taylor
Tigger the
Swift.
Tiger Smith.
Taylor Smith.
Taylor Swiffer.
Dude.
I hardly know her. So, so yeah, no promises. Okay. So no promises in terms of like, yeah, and I think we could probably maybe we'll just cap it as fast as we can. I mean, how are we feeling?
Are we wrapping it up?
No.
I mean, do we feel like we like list? It's so
free.
I'm sure we've made something here.
We have 45 minutes of content. So
45 minutes.
Whatever it is, like we've said something.
Your
baba.
I think basically what I'm trying to say to set expectations is it's coming. I know we've been spilling because we can't help it, our opinions about Taylor Swift, but this is a welcome. This is a come on in. This is a we love you. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a Swiftie. I don't care if you're a hater. I don't care your political affiliation, although that will become relevant and concerning as it becomes relevant. But it will be challenged with an open mind. I don't care who you are. If you want to listen to us, if you want to call in, come one, come all. I'm just saying welcome. But we have a lot to say about Ms. Taylor Swift, and that's going to be mainly our focus. And it's mainly my focus, so I don't really care if you want to talk about something else for now.
For now. No, we are being to me, not talking about Taylor Swift feels like not talking about like Trump.
Right.
And
I'm being called.
I'm being called. And I'm not alone in this opinion, and I want to say it if I haven't said it already in this podcast, but I am willing to stand up, say this with my whole chest. If you are a diehard Swiftie, you are no different than MAGA. We are at that juncture. That's when you needed that sound effect. The sound effect.
That is a very powerful opinion. So of course, the minute this album came out, I do want to say this. Sorry. Here. The minute this album came out, I felt intense dread. I knew it was coming the minute I woke up. I checked my phone. I see that suddenly Taylor Swift has a line. Of course, I'm gay, so I'm on gay internet. Everybody's like, why is she calling out Charlie for doing cocaine, right? I was like, here we fucking go. Miss Culture Vulture found out another woman made something a little bit popular, and she has to, for some reason, has to attack because she's on the attack like a snake with no fucking teeth because we took all the poison out of her because she never had any to begin with. So I was like, here we go. Okay. I'm dreading it. It's a hot day. I'm already not feeling like, I'm feeling a little bit just like, I don't know if I have the spoons for this. I don't know if I have the bandwidth for it. So I was like, whatever. It's 2 p.m. I can't hold out any longer. I need to know. I turn it on. Okay. I'm driving in the car. I'm trying to listen to lyrics. The minute those lyrics hit it's in my working memory, I'm like hearing it because I'm also hearing the tone. The minute I'm understanding the words she's saying, I get this intense wave of nausea. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? Maybe I just ate something weird. I hadn't eaten something weird. I ate the same delicious food every day. I mean, no, I get food poisoning like once a month, but it wasn't that. I felt so nauseous. I started dry heaving. In the car. Okay. And I was like, what the is going on? I turn off the music and I felt fine. I felt a little uneasy, but I was like, what was that? I felt so sick. She made me feel so sick. My body was rejecting. Like the host was rejecting. You know what I mean? Like I could not handle this is my opinion, how fucking bad this album is. I think this album is offensive to the word that is art. I think it is offensive to my ears and my body. I think the way it's been shoved down my throat, including the fact when I went to Target today and tried to buy deodorant, I came across Life of a Showgirl. I froze because I've been absorbing media from her for 2 days, partially and mainly by my own doing. Exactly. That's how I felt. I stopped in my tracks. I studied. I was like, is this real life? It's a beautiful day. It's the last warm day of the year here. I should have been outside. I couldn't get outside until 3 p.m. because I was absorbing Taylor Swift. So I was like, oh God, I need to go. I couldn't even connect to my Bluetooth. All I could do when I was in the car, was listen to Ready for It. On loop. I didn't even pull up an album. I just listened to that on loop. I go to Target. I'm like, I need to touch grass at Target. I see it. Life of a Showgirl displayed at Target.com. And I freeze and I look and I think, I'm buying the vinyl. I'm going to buy the vinyl. So that was a gift that today these two lovely women came over. I said, look what I have. I pulled out the vinyl. We made fun of every single element of it and gave the respect where credit was due. Imagery beautiful.
Beautiful.
She looked amazing in the photos.
She's looking wonderful.
She's been, whoever her doctor is doing an incredible job.
Her stylist is wonderful. She's giving the face. She's doing that work. She said, here's my artistic direction.
Beautiful makeup.
Beautiful makeup. Looks aesthetically beautiful. Of course, the poem or whatever she wrote in the was
should have read it.
Gag worthy. Literal. I'm sorry. And gays, I'm not talking about gag worthy. I'm talking about
Taylor.
The literal gagging I'm doing, the dry heaving I'm doing in the car. It's gag worthy. This is my opinion, Swifties. Try to fucking silence me. I think her album, Life of a Showgirl, is offensive to me as someone who loves culture and art. I will never, ever call that album anything but venture capitalism, post-culture, embarrassment. She should be, I want to shame her. And the only way I can do it is on this podcast. I want to shame her to ensure I want to make sure she knows, and she'll never hear this because no one probably will listen to this, but I still am going to record it. I want to speak over and over and over again. I want to speak now and say, I despise what you're doing. I despise it. I loathe it. I hate hatred. All I could hear in that album, and I'm still working on my hatred, all I could hear in that album was how much she hates women, and I hate her for hating women. The first thing I woke up in the morning, I heard, you little coke, bold on coke. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, you're so fucking lame. No one's ever offered you a drug in your life, that you have studied what it means to be sexual because you are totally sexless. Logan, that to her credit, completely blew my mind when she said that years ago. The problem I have with Taylor Swift is she's completely sexless. True and true and true again. And we will talk about Wood, and it will be hard for me to stop. That woman studied what it means to be hot and a sexy woman and having sex in general, like an anthropological alien, and made the song Wood. I have never felt, and I understand, okay, I understand cock and its appeal, despite being a lesbian. You know, I get it. I've never felt less aroused in my life. I've listened to Sabrina Carpenter. I've been like, yes, bitch. I've listened to Ariana. I've been like, Pete Davidson's BDE. I've been like, I love that shit. That's hot. That's sexy. I respect this girl who knows her sexuality. I listen to Wood. I dry up. I dry up like the desert. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe.
It's horrible. I just don't think that she's even studied what it means to be sexy. I disagree with that.
Okay.
I mean,
she hasn't even studied. Yeah.
In the sense that, like, she has eyes that see and she has ears that listen.
She's like still human.
Yeah, because she has a body, and we have to believe a heart and a brain. But it's
yep.
I've seen the videos with Dita Von Teese. Are you kidding me? I mean, this whole. We can't, whatever, fucking Bejeweled. Dita Von Teese is in the video, shows her how to do the famous champagne glass. And you can't tell me that it didn't spark an entire, shouldn't think, here's an aesthetic I can rip off
of course.
Next. It's just, it's a joke. It's laughable.
Yep.
But she is so, I'm not surprised by any of it. She feels so, and has always been so indicative of every woman I've ever known, every cis woman I have ever known who just has a fleeting interest, is attractive enough to like get whatever it is thrown on her,
right.
You know, thrown on her because she's got like a tall body and straight shoulders, and she's thin and blonde, and she can get fucking yanked by a makeup artist.
Yep. And then yanked by a man.
I guess.
I agree. I mean, when I heard Wood, I was like, Okay, are we even sure she's ever had sex? I'm not convinced. And the people who are authentic, and I don't know, Swifties, I'm sure you're whatever. To me, I was like, oh, she's definitely the one writing this because this sounds embarrassing. She can't even say apparently in the movie Life of a Showgirl, she can't even say that song is about sex. She says, it's about wood. Bitch, are you being coy about sex in your big age? What are you? Are you, because Charlie was right. Your fans are children. It's not ethical. You are fucked up for singing about sex. You are correct because you have monetized children. And it's just not ethical for you to be saying the word sex. It's not ethical for you to be saying you've ever done coke because you know better, girl. You know it's weird as fuck that your fan base has infantilized themselves.
So what's the answer? Who's her audience? Who is she singing for? Is it for adults?
Right.
Is it for children? Does it cross paths? What happens here?
To me, have you met a white millennial woman?
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's, to me, it's like
encompassing of all of that.
It's white millennial women. To me, it's the same thing as Disney adult, right? Where you're like, I can. First of all, it's like deeply millennial and millennial adjacent, but also like. The nice thing about the term Swiftie is we don't get to know their age. Like we know they're like in their late 20s to 40s, millennial women, etc., primarily white, blah, blah, blah. And Swifties are all ages. They kind of flatten their intellectual diversity and any sort of diversity to identify as a Swiftie. So who's she writing for? She's writing for Swifties. Doesn't matter who the fuck you are. If you're a Swiftie, you're going to gobble it up like that little duck being force-fed to get your little foie gras. Unethical, but delicious. But unethical. It's kind of like when you listen to a song and you're like, damn, she's got it. When I listen to Evermore, when I put on fucking Teardrops on, and then I don't know how many seconds I can sing it.
That's it. That's all we get.
That's all you get.
That's literally it.
When I listen to La Leg.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Emily. Tech. Yeah, she knows.
AD.
She knows better, AD. Okay. I don't even know how we got there, but how are we doing on go ahead. Expectations for the show. We are at let's cap it at 60 minutes. We have about 3 minutes left. How's that sound?
Sure.
So expectations, I just want to say we all have rights. Thank fucking God we still do as Americans. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. You can too. I would love to keep it a conversation. If you want to DM me, if you want to come on the show and check my ass, that's your fucking First Amendment right, and you
Please
deserve
check
it.
our asses.
Make me sit my white ass down. Make me sit my misogynist ass down. Check my fucking privilege. I want to know where I got it wrong because so far no one's told me I've gotten it wrong yet.
Well, and this is what I want to say. I don't think anything that we could ever say about Taylor Swift is misogynistic, for she is a monolith and she is the power.
First, she'd have to be a woman who supports other women, or else I will call her a misogynist.
She's the system. She is the system. I don't think that there's misogyny that can be given to her.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to say that I'm being cognizant of the misogyny that will be said about her fan base.
Inevitably. And I don't want to be cognizant of the ableism I will inevitably engage upon as a able-bodied and able-minded woman, that I will be speaking how I will be speaking about Travis Kelce. I really need to watch myself because the way I want to, well, I'm just saying I really want to be respectful of that. So
we're just throwing it out there.
That
we
of course
know exactly, like it's.
Oh, guess what? We're valuable because guess what? We're humans with hearts and brains, and guess what? We have a very specific lens we're coming from because we are humans. And so yeah, I'm gonna get some shit wrong. Go ahead and tell me. And go ahead and cancel me if you need to, Swifties, because sometimes it's hard to hear somebody else's opinion that isn't your own. It's really hard. I totally get that. And that's how Trump won. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. I'd love you guys have anything to say. I really thank you for joining me. I was obvious. Logan and I were exchanging voice memos all day because we couldn't call each other for various contextual reasons. And the minute she paralleled MAGA to Swifties, I said, what day was that? That was Friday night. I said, Monday night, what are you doing? We are recording a podcast. I called her yesterday. She's with the lovely Emily, who's a podcaster, and we couldn't stop riffing. I said, stop. We have to save this stuff. Save it for tomorrow night.
Save it.
So we got a lot to say.
And we're just getting started. And I will scream in the future.
And go ahead and call that cease and desist when I say this, bitch. Are you ready for it? First that was harder. And that's enough. And that's enough because we will get that lawsuit. Thank you so much.
Sony?
Thank you so much. We will be in touch. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.